Good morning. So it is Tuesday and it's Craftcation day 2. So a slightly later start this morning. It is about 9:20. I have taken both the children to school. Izzy has gone back. She's full of beans this morning and obviously nicely rested after her little skive yesterday. So that won't be happening again today. Quickly popped to the post office. Anyone who ordered the watermelon project bags from me on Friday, your bags are on the way, so they should be with you tomorrow or the next day. And then I popped up to Marks and Spencer's Food to treat myself to a nice spot of lunch for later on. So I've got my tea. I am ready to start sewing up my marigold. We have pockets. Who doesn't love a garment with pockets? These are massive, lovely and floaty. Off we go, stage 2.
Number 23, my channel, which is all about knitting and sewing and generally living the craftiest life possible. My name is Katie and you can find me pretty much anywhere on social media as Miss Lavelli, although I am my space pants. Oh my goodness. So there we go.
Okay, so it's 11:30. I've got the trousers finished. I have started to assemble the bodice and I put the zip in. The zip, what a surprise that was. I don't actually know how I thought the garment was going to do up, but I had omitted bringing home a zip from work. Thankfully, I had some invisible zips in my jar on my desk. It is a white zip, but the joys of an invisible zip is the only bit you see is the little pull, and there are white flowers, so it doesn't matter. This has to be the hardest zip I've ever put in my life. It is just an invisible zip. But because of the scallops at the top of the bodice and the way it comes down and then the back being completely straight, actually trying to line up where to put the zip in, I found really hard. Tilly's instructions were fantastic. I couldn't fault them, and she had given some really top tips for getting it nice and straight on the right seam, but just getting the top and the bottom to sit so they're nested together, and I know that when I put my facings on, the top of the zip will sit nicely. I had to unpick one side 3 times, which is really unlike me. I love invisible zips. It's not something that scares me at all. Anyway, so I'm going to get on with the bodice now, put the straps on and get the facings on, and then I'll probably break for some lunch. I've just had a little falafel break and caught up on my Instagram, so I'm ready now for another hour or so of sewing. As you can see, I finished my marigold. It's really lovely, it fits really nicely. I'm really pleased with it. I've just got changed into a cooler top. It's absolutely roasting this afternoon. This conservatory is a lovely place to work, but when the sun's shining, it's really boiling. It's a real catch-22. So it is now, what's the time? 5 to 2, so I have an hour before I need to think about going and getting the kids from school. I packed away my overlocker and sorted all of that out because I've got my overlocker course tomorrow morning, so that needs to be good to go. And I'm going to spend the next hour tracing off my new butterick pattern, which did arrive in time. I was very sensible and I had it posted to me at home instead of at work. So it actually turned up on Saturday afternoon. So I'm going to trace this off, get my pattern pieces ready. If I've got time, I might do some cutting out. Otherwise, I'll leave it till tomorrow morning. So let's see how I get on. So it's exactly 3 o'clock, I'm all cut out, all my markings have been transferred, and I'm ready to start sewing first thing in the morning. So it's off to pick up the kids, then on to swimming, where I'm going to carry on with my Stephen West Mild Magic shawl. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care for now. Bye bye.